Hello, learners. So yesterday you all learned about and talked about comparing large numbers. Today we're going to talk about number lines and what we know. We're also going to expand a little bit on our information and knowledge on number lines. So what do we know? We know that our number line has arrows on both ends of our line. Each notch or each line in our number line represents a different number. For example, this number line here goes from 0 to 10. Since I know that this number line stops at 10, I need to look at my notch to see how much the value changes as it goes up. So from 0 to 1, I know that my value is adding 1. From 1 to 2, it's going up by 1 also. So if I continue this pattern, I can see that it goes up by 1 every time. If I look at the total value that changes from beginning all the way to my ending number, I can see that my value goes up by 10. Now, throughout the week, we've been using some larger numbers. Last week, you all talked about our millions place, and we were using numbers all the way up to the 100,000 place. We're going to go a little bit bigger than 10, and we're going to use 2,000. So here I have my number 2,000, and my ending number is 2,010. So let's see how much it goes up here. So here, I went ahead and did the same thing that I did on top. I saw that each notch only went up by 1, and my overall jump, my total jump, was 10. So from 2,000, I add 1 each time. So I'm going to count up 2,000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. So each time I'm counting, I'm only adding 1. If I add my midpoint, if I add in my number at the midpoint, the middle point of my number line, it's 2005. And that's what that would look like in standard form. Now I'm going to show you some larger numbers. Here I have some larger numbers. I have 16,500 at the start of my number line, and I have 16,510. I have my number that is the smallest or less value at the start, and I have my larger number with more value at the end. Let's see what kind of jumps it makes. Tell me what you think, write it down on a piece of paper, and brainstorm how much of a jump do you think it's going to make. So here we can see that our jump is still going up by 10. Each notch is only going up by 1. So first I'm going to count, and then I'm going to show you what the standard form would look like for those numbers that I'm counting. So my least number, 16,500, is going up by 1. 16,500, 16,501, 16,502, 16,503, 16,504, 16,505, 16,506, 16,507, 16,508, 16,509, 16,510. So here I have each number written out in standard form. So the numbers I just counted are now here represented in standard form. My least number, 16,500. My largest or the most is 16,510. Pause the video here for a second so you can see which digits are changing as my number increases. Now let's see what happens, or if it looks different when I use larger numbers. So what happens if I go larger? What happens if I use larger numbers? So here I have a number that goes all the way up to the 100,000s. I have 115,000, and then at the end, my greater number is 115,010. Let's see if the jumps are any different and how that would look in standard form. So first I can see that my number still only went up by 10. So let's take a look at the notches and see if that changes any. What do you think? So you can see that my jumps haven't changed up top either. It's still going up. It's making 10 small jumps of 1 up on top. Last, I'm going to show you what the standard form for each jump looks like. So 115,000. What do you think comes next if I add 1? That answer is 115,001. Okay, I'm going to count through and then I'm going to show you those numbers written out. So 115,000, 115,001, 115,002, 115,003, 115,004, 115,005, 115,006, 115,007, 1,1508, 1,1509, 1,1510. So just like the last example, I went ahead and wrote out all of the standard form for numbers for each notch. So 115,000 all the way up to 115,010. What I suggest you do is practice saying these numbers out loud as you count to give you a better idea of what they sound like and how those jumps work when they're going up by 1. Last but not least, go complete your assignment on Schoology to get yourself some more practice. Good luck!